Okay, so we'll come in early in the morning, we're going to get a start. We are going to clean off the Defender after a rather messy weekend. Here comes Harry. Harry got the pressure washer deluxe. So what have we done? So we've got it on the ramps. We've done a little improvement on the ramps this time, because getting the ramps parallel was always a bit tricky. So we've used some wood and we've got those space, so we'll try and get it, because people were getting a bit agitated, weren't they, Tyler? Because we weren't particularly square on the ramp, so we'll try to do that. We've got it in low ratio. Now Richard has given us some tips. We've given Harry some tips because Harry's washing it. So what are your tips, Harry? Don't point the pressure washer directly at the paintwork. So he's not to be doing this too much. He's got to go at an angle. You've got to start at the top and wash down, but where we got all the mud on it, we'll get all the mud off first, then we'll start at the top, wash down. Use a clean sponge. We got a clean sponge. Apparently there's a big controversy. I've lived my life avoiding controversy, but apparently there's a sponge versus microfiber cloth debate. Apparently it rages, Tyler. Apparently it's just... Anyway, so apparently when you wash with a sponge, this is Richard and he knows. Right, you wash with a sponge, but you dry with a microfiber. Are we happy with that, Harry? Yeah, Harry's happy with that. So, and obviously we've got to try and... So as Harry's doing the underside, he's going to try and sort of keep all the mud wet, because it makes it softer when he comes to do the top. So suspension up, we're in low ratio to crawl up the ramps. We'll crawl up the ramps now, get the suspension up. And what we're going to do, obviously, that there is a sort of therapeutic thing of washing a car, but we're also going to be looking for damage. So we ground out a couple of times, have the underside of the side steps, has the outside of the side steps been caught? Is there anything else underneath? Is the exhaust? Whatever, we'll have a little look. You've seen us having the fun. We'll get it clean. We'll check things like the mold plate, the accessories. Do they wash all right? Have we scratched anything here? Or will this all come off? And we'll have to check the rotor packs. Though the faux packs. Oh, the faux packs, look, they got dirty. Look at this, they got... So we'll have to check the faux packs wash up okay. And wash it all off. Check none of the trim falls off or anything. Right, let's get it up the ramps. Right, Tyler, you want to watch me up the ramps? Let's go up. So that's standard height there. Right, and let's go up again. Up into full height mode. Right, let's drive it on. We're in low ratio, you can see here we've got low ratio. Well, hopefully Tyler's going to give me some direction. Are we alright? Yeah, looking good. I can't see him now. I'll have to... Where's my front camera? Oh, let me go on my front camera. Yeah. That's sort of handy. I can see him. Want a bit more? How's that? First rule of cleaning the car, close the windows. Right, we got some, look at that. That is some mud in there, it's still wet. What's that? My old winch moister, oh, that is fierce. You're gonna have to, I think you might have to go. Look at that. What is going on there? That's supposed to go to me, oh no, there's my, we'll have to watch that. That's the radiator in there, so we'll have to, okay. That's my brake ducts. So I haven't got any performance braking. Here we go. There we go. Earth to earth and ashes to ashes. It looks like we've taken a bit of scraping on here, but that's our tricky metal accessory guard. The tow eye. God, that mud goes everywhere. We got. I think this is where we got. Oh, look at that. We got half the countryside, half of Somerset come with us here. Someone was asking about the mud flaps. How have they taken with the? Apparently, when the mud flaps get all caked up, look, they get extra weight on them, and it can, but they all look fine. But again, we'll just have a look. Oh, we got some, what we got going on down here, Tyler? It's all, we got, it's living. The exhaust is, I'm surprised it hasn't burnt off the exhaust. But yeah, we'll get it clean, but you can see we're in yeah, and then we'll reverse it round and we'll do the same at the back. But let's do some more, what's that thing they call it, Tyler, where people like watching weird stuff on the internet?
Oh, satisfying, or?
Yeah, there's a name. They've got like AROD or something. They've got
ASMR.
ASMR. That's it. We'll do some ASMR video watching. It's all new to me. Right, and let's get Let's get it soaking and get pressure washing. I just noticed this bit here, it's like clinging on. Look, is there anything under there? Or is it just actually, oh look, there's a little metal weirdy defector plate, but he seems to have attracted more. I don't know, some tricky little. Right, anyway, we'll get going, but he is looking dirty. Yeah, why is he going there? It is like a scoop, and it's like to peel mud off as it goes around. Look at that. Yeah, this little bit here. I've not noticed it before, no. There we go. I'll get in there. I don't know what I was going for, Harry. I'm just worried you're going to be there for like a year. Sure. Go on, Harry. Right, so one debate we're having is these side steps. They're pretty cool, we haven't really got a problem, but they really sort of cake up with mud. They've got this sort of design at the top that you can see where they've got these sort of squares. It's like an ice cube mould, isn't it? And it just cakes up with mud really easily, both of them. And it's really hard to wash out. They almost need like just a little cover underneath, don't they, Harry? Yeah, just to stop it doing. But there we go, that's our challenge for the day. You've got to get right up in there, or there you go. Right, so after extensive washing, it's come up pretty clean. We could wash it forever, couldn't we, Tyler? It is just, but you can see there it all cleans up pretty well. You can even see our orange highlighted. We must have had that off, eh, Tyler? Right, these plastics have got some slight scratches on, but if we put some of that back to black on it, I think that will hide all of that. I think that's my fingers there. Right, so what have we got damage-wise, Tyler? Now, Tyler's, so if we just look, someone said, well, the mud flaps pulled off. The mud flaps haven't pulled off. And even more remarkably, the white paint that we put on there is lasting remarkably well, because it was only one of those paint pens, wasn't it?
Good as new.
It's good as new. Right then, all the tyres are fine. Right, the side steps. Now these side steps are a bit of a pain. If you can get, they still, after our extensive mud, they still got mud in them. But there's no damage on this edge. There's no apparent damage underneath here. The brackets, I would say, don't look like they've come a cropper with anything to me. I can't see any damage on there. So we've got no damage along here. The front mud flaps, again, they had a lot of mud on them. They're all fine. No sign of any damage there. No sign of any damage. All the well, it's not heat shields, is it? All this sound deadening insulation stuff, that's all pretty much intact. I mean, it's a pain because it just absorbs the moisture and the dirt. But there we go. Let's have a look around the front. Everything looks good here. Now Tyler's got a little skirt trolley. I'm gonna have a go at skirting under. Yeah, let me have a go at doing this. This is ingenious, Tyler. This is like we're professional mechanics. Made by Gary. Here we go. Oh, my bad back. Right then, here we go. Right, let's go under. Let's have a look what we can see. Oh, we got to get the sun right. All right. And So this front skid pad has got some scratching on it, which is good. That's what it's designed for. And you can see it's massively thick there, but you can see some deep scratches all the way along here. The main underpan here, which is the one you took off the middle one, didn't you, Tyler?
This one.
But all these bolts look fine. All the suspension all looks fine. This sort of jacking point bit here, that isn't, and which is plastic, that's got no damage on it. Oh look, it's still got bits of glass. This trolley's genius, Tyler. Right, there we go. We're all good under here. There's no gouges. You can see the mud. There's just mud in every orifice. Oh, there is a gouge there. Yeah.
I thought it was mud at first.
Yeah, we've gouged it a bit there. Look, we've gone a bit snarly there. Now that would make it's getting towards the middle of the car, isn't it? Not quite. The exhaust is fine. There's no damage on the exhaust at all. Right, here we go. There we go on the other side now. But yeah, there's the rear axle. I mean, obviously you can see up over the diff there, we've got loads of mud. And now, interestingly, we're on a diff. We haven't got the electric locking rear diff, and it's a point of debate. Should I have gone for the extra? It's one thing I'm still not sure about, because I'll never know. But judging by the amount we did off-road the other day, with those reduced tyre pressures, I mean, I think it'll do everything I need it to do, Tyler, unless we get absolutely silly. Yeah, that was Friday the 13th, Tyler. Someone spotted that on one of the video comments. That's funny. I think if you check that out, yeah, you'll find out that was actually made on the evening Friday night shift, which is always a little bit worrying. Oh, there we go. Right, so there we go. So he's all clear. The exhaust. Did the exhaust take any knocking at all? It all seems fine. The rear silencer, but the rear silencer on these Defenders is designed really well. It is designed so it all slopes back up. Even the exhaust is sort of slash cut in line to give you that sort of departure angle. But all that, we haven't even got a mark on that exhaust silencer. So there we go. That's the end of that sort of washing, cleaning, inspection video. Hope you enjoy that. Right, here we go. Tyler's going to have a go on the seesaw of death. Right, yeah, looking good. Your front wheels are good, Tyler. Yeah, it's just going to reach a point. Whoa. Oh, more mud's coming out, even now. Right, go on then. Down you go. Yeah, you're looking good. You're all good, Tyler. You're all good. You're all good. We live another day. So we've got to clean the inside. Let's have a look how stinky that inside is, Tyler. This will give people with OCD mild. We should have put a warning out, look. So we've got to wash all that out. Yeah, look there. It's a Defender, isn't it? It's all right. Right then, so we've got to give the inside a clean, but it's Friday afternoon, so I might do that if it rains at the weekend. Right, brilliant job. Well then, Tyler, so what are we doing now? We're going home for the weekend. Right, yeah, Freelander 2, yes. Next week we're going to lift the suspension on the Freelander 2. We've got some lifting blocks. Right, we'll get on with that.